And that's actually, they are great. I love going there because they have a really nice heated pool.
They also
and
have
I
a
have
heated pool.
Chronic pain, and I never feel obligated, like that you can go there and just enjoy the space. You don't have to be sexual in their space, which I think is just also lovely. Like you can just go there and hang out with your friends.
You totally can.
Yeah.
So go to 231 Mutual Street to check them out in person, or oasisaqualounge.com. Next, comeasyouare.com is a fantastic sex shop. You're clutching your pearls.
I'm clutching my chest because they're so great.
They're so great. They're a
so great.
trans-owned, trans-operated sex shop that is operated from Toronto, but they're online at comeasyouare.com.
Yes, I was so sad when they closed their brick and mortar.
I
But
know.
the website is fantastic.
And they do a lot of booths around Toronto and various, festivals and whatnot. So you can see them in person if you go to comeasyouare.com and follow them there. They are feminists. They're anti-capitalist. They want to give you the best products at the lowest price possible. And to prove that to you, they have a coupon code, BEDPOST, one word, BEDPOST. If you check out at comeasyouare.com, you can get 15% off.
Oh, that's great.
And do you want to know a couple of the sex toy retailers that are on comeasyouare.com? Okay. This lovely mermaid tail strap-on compatible dildo.
My God.
Get into it. It is from Lovecrafters. They're a geeky
Lovecrafters.
fantasy sex toy line.
Yes. I'm like, I know all of these things.
I know this. And they're pure silicone body safe toys that are handcrafted, hand poured right here in Toronto. Yes. And as you can see, it's on this lovely little harness, which is by Unicorn Collaborators.
They're gold. They're gold leather.
Gold.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, they're metallic leather. Oof. They're two leather makers. Oof. They're two queer unicorn leather makers. Oof. Oh baby. And they make the most fantastic harnesses and leather works. Yes. You can check out Lovecrafters on their Etsy shop, Lovecrafters. You can check out Unicorn Collaborators on their Etsy shop, and also you can DM them for inquiries as well at unicorncollaborators@gmail.com. Ooh. Yeah. Lastly, provocateur images, I gotta mention. Oh, boudoir photography, baby. Oh, yes. They've shot my new podcasting logo, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I saw that. So beautiful.
Thank you.
It's not hard to make you look beautiful, but...
Stop. I mean, Trevor does a pretty good job.
Just... perfection.
You're so crushy and adorable.
So I got a squish. It's okay.
Provocateurs.ca, and we have a coupon code for them as well, 10% off when you check out at provocateurs.ca. They're also on Instagram at provocateur_images. Follow them, love them.
Yes.
All the things.
Especially since Instagram likes to block people who post pretty naked people.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a necessary evil, this Instagram thing.
We have to be visual. We have to be on there. We have to be working, but
But we'd rather not have it to be on this anti-supportive
I had a dream once upon a time that I would launch my own sex worker friendly social media /app and it's just nobody wants to do that now because of Sesta Fosta. Yeah. So thanks, guys.
Everywhere online is just
awful.
shutting it down.
It's awful.
So we are continuing with our second half with Versace, La Bismalva. Yes. Since you mentioned sex work.
Yes.
You're an asexual sex worker.
I am.
Explain.
I would actually consider myself retired at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, if anybody was interested in taking a client, please do feel free to follow me on Instagram at Versace La Bismalva and send me a DM. I will get back to you with some rates.
But you're not doing it full time.
Not doing it full time, unfortunately. It's so. Sex work is real work, and it is work. And entirely, as an asexual sex worker, I can really compartmentalize that and be like, this is work. This is work. I have obviously, you very rarely get clients that you're physically attracted to. It's not, it happens. I can tell you the story of my first ever booking, which I've been doing. So I've been a sex worker since I was 18. I have delved in. I did phone sex because that was a thing when I was 18.
It's still a thing. My friend Leah does phone sex.
Is it still? I know there's that site you can do the calling from. That's really great. I just don't see it as prevalent as it was when I was 18, for
Probably
sure.
not. It's for sure still around.
Yeah, it's around. It's so I've done phone sex, I've done modeling, I've done live show, I've done cam show, I've done both. And I've done video content, photo content.
Lots of things.
Basically everything except for pro dom and club stripping, because I am plus size and there's not a lot of plus size clubs available, which is also boo, because thick bitches know where it's at.
Yeah,
anyways,
thick thighs save lives.
Oh my
so
god,
they just got to get into it.
Oh yeah. So my very, very, very first client that I ever took had been following my career, and he was a very big fan of mine, and he just happened to be in Toronto for business when I decided to post on my Twitter and be like, hey, I'm taking clients now. So he very quickly DM'd me and was like, hey, what's your rates, blah blah blah, I'm in town. Nice. Treated me like a princess. He was just
as you
should. Really, if you're gonna be in a sex worker's realm, if you're gonna be in a full service sex worker's realm, treat them with respect. They're not just pay for
They're
play.
not a body.
It's not. I mean, it is sometimes. Sometimes you're just there. Sometimes you're just there.
Yeah, the bare minimum of your brain is functioning.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially as an ace person, I'm just like, okay, gonna zone out.
Yeah,
let
I
it
feel
happen.
quite neutral about what's happening right now.
All right. Oh yeah, that feels great.
Oh yeah. But what groceries do I have to get?
What's do I have to do laundry?
What's on TV tonight?
Oh my god, did I catch up on Steven Universe? There is a very large separation for me for having physical sex and as a job versus the intimacy of the sex that I share with my partner. So
so your first client, you were saying,
he was just lovely. It was so funny because as I walked here from the streetcar or from the subway stop, it brought back all these memories because he took me for dinner at Beer Bistro.
Okay.
We were at One King West. It was it was just lovely. He tipped me extra. He bought me dessert in the room. And it was a 2-hour date. We weren't an all-nighter or anything. It was literally he just really knew how to treat a sex worker, honestly.
Amazing.
I had known, he had said that wasn't his first time hiring a sex worker, which is always a great thing to know when you're dealing with a client.
Whether they're a newbie or not.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Why is that good to know?
Screening purposes.
Yes.
If they've already been with a sex worker, you can ask them who, because
and then
talk to them because screening is important because there's a lot of people who want to hurt sex workers. So let's avoid those people and stay with the guys or girls that treat us like princess or princes or.
What's the agender
Princette?
version?
I use Princette a lot. I use Princette or Queen when I'm in the mood to be more royal. I'm the Queen.
To move up in the ranks.
You can also just call me, Your Majesty. I like that one. Yeah. All right.
That goes across any
It's
gender.
all the board. The whole thing. We are all, yes. But yeah, it's really, it can be difficult because a lot of guys want the girlfriend experience. They want you to be attracted to them. They want you to treat them like they're, and I can't do that. Even generally, even with my partner, I'm like, you smell, you're a butt. I hate you.
But I love you.
But I love you, but I hate you.
But I hate the way you smell.
But if they want a true girlfriend experience, hello, this is exactly what it's like. If your girlfriend has never told you smell, she's afraid of you.
She's lying.
She's lying to you. So,
So yeah, a lot of people want that experience where people
And
are super attractive.
Yeah,
they just
and
feel
they're
the
like,
attraction
oh, yeah.
sexually coming off of you.
So yeah, exactly. They want you to be dripping in this like, oh, I'm fawning over you.
Yeah.
I want you. I can't wait to get home
a
and
big dick and
and I'm just not
dick.
like that, which was really funny because I actually ended my full service career after I'd found a sugar daddy.
Okay.
Now I'd found a sugar daddy through doing full service.
Yeah.
He had hired me off of Backpages, rest in peace.
Oh.
He had hired me. And he just really enjoyed the fact that I wasn't like one of those fake GFE girls that was like, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, you're a guy. You have great stories. Let's talk about your shit. Like, he used to be in a band and he was all those things. And we would just talk for a lot. And he was definitely a guy that used to go to massage parlors. Like, he didn't even want to have sex with me. He wanted a massage and a hand job.
So he wanted company from you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just it. So he ended up being my sugar daddy for about just 5 months or so.
Are you able to explain that dynamic just a little bit more?
So he just gave me lots of money to hang out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And be cute. And like he paid like the very first time that he had hired me as to come as an escort to his room. It was so funny. I'd pulled out my wallet and it was this like old wallet from Hot Topic that had pandas on it because who am I as a person? And he was like, oh no, honey, you need like a real grown up wallet. And of course I didn't really like the like talk down to me, so I was like, what do you mean grown up wallet? And he gave me like $300 extra and was like,
go get a
nice wallet for yourself, but show me after, like show me what you bought.
So okay, I want to know the kind of wallet you got.
I got a Kate Spade wallet.
Okay, did it have animals?
No, but it was still very cute.
It
was just
it
was black and white. It was pretty simple.
Okay.
Like it was a Kate Spade. Like I had never owned something so nice in my life. It then ended up being stolen at a Harry Potter Christmas party.
What? No.
Yeah, no. I don't like those Harry Potter fans, man. Like they're sketch.
That's so surprising.
It was very disappointing, and you know it sucked. But like,
you didn't pay for it.
I didn't pay for it exactly. So.
But I think why I wanted to ask it because I was like, was it your aesthetic still, or did you get a wallet that he would like? I got
a wallet that he would like.
Yeah.
I did because he was paying like I was making like $5,000 a month off of him at one point. Yeah, and he was gonna buy me a condo.
Wow.
But I was like, listen, I really don't feel comfortable with somebody who I am sexually involved with this way, controlling my living environment. Yeah. That could end up very
That's
poorly.
a whole other level.
Yeah, like that.
Where it's like financial control kind of. Yeah.
And
because
like,
some people are into that.
Yeah.
Dynamic.
Oh yeah.
Having
and
someone take care of all their finances.
Exactly. He was definitely not that person, but
right.
like he came to Toronto quite often for business, and he was like, it would be good for me because then I'd stop buying hotels and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable with it.
Yeah.
So our relationship only ended because what he had done, he really liked me.
Yes.
Obviously. And he helped me get a full-time job.
Okay.
He was like, wow. I understand, you've got like I had gone even so far as to disclose my disability to him. Like that's how close we were for a while. And he was like, you need to get out of the game. Like it's hard on you. And I'm like, I understand. And I really enjoy the money. And he's like, I'm going to help you get a full-time. And he did. He helped me get a full-time job. I had interviewed for a job and he had guided me through, interview process and how to follow up and how to do this and how to do that. Cause he was a contract negotiator.
Okay. Sure.
So
perfect.